Hey everybody, this is Dan. Just wanted to do a quick video on some lymph drainage techniques that you could use. So these techniques are designed to get your lymphatic fluid moving properly. They really help support your immune system, especially great in these times, obviously. And the other benefit that there is to it is that it helps loosen up all the tissue of the neck. So if you do any kind of self-massage techniques in the neck, if you have any neck pains or headaches or anything like that, um, this lymph drainage really helps loosen up the tissue so you can get in there and work on all the muscles that are usually responsible for those things. So that'll be a separate video. Today we're just going to do the lymph drainage, and again, really great for the immune system. So first thing you want to do is you want to find where your collarbone is. So your collarbone is right here, this big bone that goes across this way. Your subclavian lymphatic ducts live underneath this bone. Subclavian meaning underneath the clavicle or your collarbone. So you want to find that bone, and then you want to just curl your fingers over the top edge of it and just sink into that tissue right here. If you feel a lot of tension, then this treatment is really going to benefit you. If you feel like all this tissue and the muscle that attaches right here is tight. So what you want to do is you just want to start by finding that little groove right there on the top of the collarbone, and then just kind of tap your way along the edge of it. And you're going to be just kind of dragging the skin and tapping at the same time. And I want you to work your way all the way around the neck to the other side and back again. I like to do it with one hand. You could do it with two hands, one on either side, working your way up. And this is really great for draining all the fluid that may be stuck and collected right here into the subclavian lymphatic ducts. And you want to clear the big ducts first with any lymph drainage work that you do, so that the smaller vessels have somewhere to drain into. So after you do that, then you're going to come up here and you're going to find this bony bump right underneath your ear. This is your mastoid process. And I want you to just place the pads of your fingers right underneath that bony bump. The pad of your middle finger right about should be right under that bump. And then you're just going to make little circles. You're just going to drag the skin, lift it up and over just like that. And you're going to kind of work your way down, and you'll comfortably get about to the middle of the neck. And then what you can do is you can just kind of switch sides and then start working the opposite side, one hand across to the opposite side, and then do the same thing on the opposite side of your neck with the opposite hand. And so you can work in about 3 different tracks. So one right along this big thick muscle right here. This is your SCM that runs from the mastoid process down to the clavicle. So that's one, and then you can come in just about an inch or so. Do another set of circles. That's 2, and then even right here along your windpipe, your trachea here, right toward the midline. That's another one. 3. And then do the same thing on the opposite side of the neck. Work your way all the way down back to the clavicle where you started. Then what you can do is you can bring your fingertips right back up underneath the mastoid process there, that bony bump there. And then you can kind of work on either side of the floor of your mouth, underneath your chin, all the way up to your chin. I want you to feel where the edge of your jawbone is, your mandible here. And then again, work toward the middle in little circles, and then work your way out to the sides till you run up against that bone. And same thing, you're doing little circles, you're just dragging the skin and lifting it, and then you're pushing that lymphatic fluid down toward these ducts right here. These ducts run underneath your mastoid process, and then you're going to work your way all the way down the neck again and make sure that lymph works its way all the way down into the drainage point at the subclavian duct. So that's pretty much it, guys. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to go into more detail about actual treatments for the muscles of the neck and the other soft tissues of the neck. Again, great for anyone who has headaches or neck pains or anything like that. So see you next time. Thanks, guys.